answer some of the questions I have. But why are they keeping things about me a secret to begin with? Delora gathers everyone in the tavern to discuss the kidnappings. I decide to sit in between Waltz and Karma. So, we have a story to tell. Story time. Not him. I completely forgot he existed. Oh my gosh. Story time, huh? I don't suppose this would be a romance, wouldn't it? How can you stand to make comments like that constantly? Oh, goodness gracious. How can you stand to live a lie? The two glare at each other across the room. Okay, but Dolores silenced them. Dolores starts with a story about the Great War, one that I have already heard so many times I can recite it myself. What does any of this have to do with me? Because of the fairy tales, witches like myself were punished for simply existing. Our leader, the Tenor Brahman bearer, was a kind witch that was overtaken by the grief that our people suffered. She was driven so far into madness that she created the fairy tale curse to punish humans and make them suffer as the witches had. And when that wasn't enough, she committed the ultimate taboo. She killed a human. I tried to stop her, but by the time I thought to act, it was too late. Knowing that Delora and Parfait were involved in the Great War makes it seem more real. But wasn't the Ten Brahman bearer killed? How can the fairy tale curse continue to spread if she is dead? I believe that the Ten Brahman bearers sacrificed the last bit of her life to continue powering the Ten of Brahman. All to ensure that the remaining witches could continue spreading the fairy tale curse. Is none of this ringing a bell for you? What are you talking about? She really did erase your memories. Erase? Oh my... The witch who died, the ton oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Speak, the Ten Brown Bearer was your mother, Princess Lucette. What? For some reason, I turned to look at Karma, who was one of the only people who doesn't look away from me. I grew up outside of this kingdom, but even I knew of the terrible witch Hildur. You expect me to believe any of this? Mother was. If she wasn't a witch, I would remember that. Well, you would if you had memories of the war and the years before that. Under Hildur's rule, the palace was a dark place. The king didn't have any real power until Hildur was defeated. That goes for the rest of us too. We were slaves to Hildur. Dolores' eyes flickered to Waltz. It's the truth. Waltz knows because he is also a witch. He experienced Hildur's command over the witches firsthand as well. Waltz is a witch? Sorry for keeping it a secret, princess. It's not as if I can use much magic anymore anyway. Not when I'm cursed. This is just another secret of many. It seems everyone is hiding something. Everyone was freed after Hildur's reign. Witches, fairies, and humans alike. The king was even able to marry Ophelia, the woman he always truly... Oh my gosh. The woman he always truly loved. Oh my gosh, this is becoming worse and worse. Oh my gosh. So it has always been Ophelia that he truly loved. Was that the reason I never felt any love from him? Because I was my mother's daughter? He gave up on me. No, dear, I don't think he gave up on me. My voice is too loud in the reception area. I feel it crack beneath the pressure, and suddenly I want to cry. But mother told me so many times not to cry. The king gave up on me. But mother didn't. Mother would tell me this was a lie. She would tell me not to lose anyone. They must be lying. I turned to Karma. For some reason, I trust him more than I trust Laura or Parfait. Is this the truth? I was told the story of Hildir and her daughter Lucette. They said you were the picture of elegance, but that you shared your mother's icy nature. That's why everyone hates her, because everybody knew that she was the daughter of the. Oh my gosh. That's why everyone hates her, because everybody knew that she was the daughter of that evil witch. Oh my gosh. But I don't think that's true at all. If Hilda was ice, then you most certainly are on fire. If my mother was a witch, then what does that make me? Oh my gosh, why is this getting. It's more shocking over and more shock and more shock and then more shock. You're a witch as well. Whether or not you were ever taught to use magic, on your upcoming birthday, you will become the Tenebrarum bearer. Do you realize how ridiculous this all sounds? Me, a witch? The king never said anything. And now I cannot even ask him if this is the truth, because I am cursed. Why would you even curse me? This is crazy. It is crazy. It's just becoming more and more crazy as they speak. The more they speak, first of all, her mother turned out to be an evil witch. Everyone hates her because she's the daughter of an evil witch. Her dad treated her awfully because he loved someone else but couldn't be with her because he was married to an evil witch. And then now she's a witch. And that she's gonna end up becoming the Tenebrarum bearer when her birthday comes. Like, this is. We didn't want a repeat of the tragedy, Lucette. I sat on your shelf for almost a year, princess. There was ice in your heart. If you had inherited the Tenebrarum in that state, who knows what would have happened. Whoops. Then why didn't you just tell me any of this? Laura and Parfait look at each other before dropping their gazes to the ground. If we had told you before, would you have even bothered to listen? The king must have tried to do the same thing, and look how that turned out. You shut out everyone who ever tried to tell you about Hildir's true nature. That is probably true. Even now, I'm having trouble believing that they are telling me the truth. The whole world feels as if it is collapsing around me. I need to escape. I need to go out and be somewhere else, but why are the witches looking for me? You are the hire to the Tenebrarum. No doubt the evil witches want you on their side, so they can continue wreaking havoc. havoc in Angel with the fairy tale curse. The men that were looking for Lucette were not witches, though. They were knights. Perhaps the witches and the knights are working together? This this must be a part of Alcaster's scheme to steal the throne. What are you talking about? The reason why Darlene and I left the Order of Caldera was because the king did not believe us about Alcaster's coup. How would he know of the princess' identity, though? Anyone who isn't a witch, a fairy, or isn't cursed shouldn't be able to remember her. But now we know that it is not just the witches looking for the princess, but the knights of the Order of Caldera as well. They definitely have a description of her from someone. Lucette? Karma reaches out a hand to touch my shoulder, and I flinch back before standing up. I cannot speak about this now. I want to be alone. Prince, let her go. She'll need a lot of time to think. I leave everyone sitting at the table as I try to process the whirling thoughts in my mind. Hildyr, my mother, the only person I ever thought loved me, was the Tenebraum bearer, a witch, the first witch to kill one human. Oh my gosh. The witch that started the fairy tale curse. All this time I thought Mother was the only one who cared, but what if she never did? I stayed in my room for a long time, trying to process everything I had been told. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let me see. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming